My name is Nicholas Riggins, and I haven't always been an entrepreneur. I grew up in a small country town in eastern North Carolina, straddled between three counties I call Bladen, Cumberland, and Robeson County home. And there I learned the value of hard work. Touched on that small road between plant workers, dump truck business owners, teachers, and even a few black market pharmacists. What they all had in common was hard work. And that was something that was valued amongst the community, and it's something that I grew up valuing for myself. It was my number one quality and my number one capability, and it always has. So much that I left a successful 8-year military career, and then my marriage ended. And as a newly single dad, the world I'd built my entire identity around, the uniform, the structure, the plan, no longer fit the life in front of me. And I had spent 2 years learning the real estate investment industry. And I believed that coupled with my hard work, plus my military discipline, it could be something real. And the divorce didn't hand me an answer, it handed me a question I couldn't put down, which was what now? So I left a good career to chase it. Not a bad job, not a dead end, unstable, a respected career I walked away from at that time as a single parent, moving to a new city with my 2 children depending on me and no safety net behind the decision. There was no easy way back from that. Entrepreneurship felt unachievable in that new city as I watched the world around me shift as the 2008-2009 crash. But I already made the leap. So I chased that dream from those 2 years back in 2006 to 2008, and then the bottom fell completely out from 2009 to 2012. The economic crisis rocked the world and rocked everything around me. And I told myself it might have been a godsend. It was a disappointment, plain and simple. Now married, nothing solid underneath us. Just I told myself entrepreneurship would still be my ticket. I just needed to pivot. So I pivoted. Vision, EIN number, LLC, bank account, website. That was before social media ran the world, but it would be in the mix soon enough. And so began the cycle, the one that would repeat and repeat and repeat every time obstacle came in the way. 5 a.m. one morning when it hit me, the house was still dark, everyone else was asleep. The kind of quiet where you can hear the refrigerator hum. 5 years I'd put into the business I was running by then. 5 years of doing everything right this time. And there I was, up before the sun, running the same numbers I'd ran before, asking the same questions I'd asked in 2008 and in 2013. And every time in between, what now? And I remember the exact second it landed. Not a big moment, not a dramatic collapse. No phone call, nobody yelling, just me alone, 5 a.m., realizing I was standing in the same spot I'd stood in a decade earlier. Different address, bigger number on the business, and same fog where my plan should have been. That was the part that tore me up. Not the business, not the money, the cycle. I had done everything I was told to do, working hard, get the LLC, build a thing, run it well, and I was still asking the same question I asked as a single dad in a new city. If I had never once told me where to go. That morning I stood asking, what am I doing wrong? And started asking a different question. What if the problem was never effort? What if it was direction? Didn't have an answer yet, but for the first time before the sun even up, I knew what I was actually looking for.